キャンディー、チョコレート。うちの仕事は鍛造だから、それをたくさん食べないとハンマー。
Sugar and chocolate. I work at the forge, and sweets give me the energy I need to swing my hammer. Sugar and chocolate. I work at the forge, and sweets give me the energy I need to swing my hammer. Sugar and chocolate. I work at the forge, and sweets give me the energy I need to swing my hammer. Sugar and chocolate. I work at the forge, and sweets give me the energy I need to swing my hammer.
Hello? Oh, test? Oh, it's working? Yo, is it working? Is it work? Yeah, it should work now. Yeah, I saw that my microphone is not moving. Yeah, now your voice is coming. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for coming, Zynox. I update my OBS and I guess it kind of like reset something. Okay, I think it's fine. Not sure if it's the correct microphone. Like the other ones doesn't work, so I saved you. Let's go. Yeah, I didn't like look at my mic at all. Yeah, we should be good now. Thank you, Zynox. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. It will be almost a failed stream, huh? Hey, yo, imagine this stream, I'm quiet and it's like the most popular stream ever. That would be funny. Yo, Prolay, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yo, who is this person?
Sugar and chocolate. I work at the forge, and sweets give me the energy I need to swing my hammer.
I don't know. Candace, Beidou. I'm thinking between Candace and Beidou. It's been so long since I last hear Beidou. It's been so long. The other ones, I don't think the other ones can be. Wait, Shilonan? Wait, is it Shilonan?
Sugar and chocolate.
Wait.
I work at the forge, and sweets give me the energy I need to swing my hammer.
No, actually, it's Shilonan, right? It's Shilonan. Wait, I just saw... Yeah, it's Shilonan. Dude, I was like thinking different continent. It's definitely Shilonan. I was planning to come after 30 minutes. I was watching a series, but I thought I have to go. Ah, okay, Zynox. What series you watching, Zynox? I'm doing good, boss. What about you? I'm doing good. I am good. I am good. It's Shilonan. It's Shilonan. Yeah, I just...
Sugar and chocolate. I work at the forge.
Yeah,
and
makes
sweets
sense.
give me the energy I need to swing my hammer.
Yep. I almost did Candace or Baidu. First I thought it's like only a guy, but yeah. Queen of Tears. I never watched that. My Ultra Instinct saved you. Your background music is very high. It should not be. Okay, I'm maxing my audio max for Spotify. Okay, is I am louder or is the Spotify louder? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? It should be the same. Okay, I'm gonna lower back down. The background music should not be that loud. Music is too loud. I can hear it, but the music is way too loud. Okay. From my perspective, it's... You know, my microphone is on 10 decibels. Like the limit. My music right now is like under 20. So it should not be that loud. It's okay now? Wait. It's... Okay, it should be Gucci. Yeah, I might need to fix some stuff. The update might bug something out. Actually, I can lower these. Okay. Nah, we're fine. Okay, I did like lower for 1 decibel. That's it. Alright, let's continue. Oh yeah, also, I'm also live streaming on TikTok, so... But I need to fix TikTok because it's on default Canva. I need to change it to the vertical Canva. That's gonna be the next tomorrow. At least it's working. Maybe it will be even better that I'm not streaming like... no, I'm not sure. I think vertical will still be better for TikTok. Wait, let me do test. Let me see if I can see the chat. Yep, I can see it. Okay. Yeah, you guys cannot see it because I cannot do that for TikTok. But I can definitely check for. You see the text in my OBS. The update was 10 gigabytes. Hell nah. Oh yeah. The new update for Genshin Impact, yeah, 10 gigabytes. I did download it yesterday. Alright, today ability. Yeah, no clue. Just gonna do... You know what? Let's do Kokomi. Ooh, is it like Dangero? It might be a Dangero. Does Nakida have that? I'm pretty sure not. Let's do Koli. Yeah, that's Dangero, right? It is like showing like healing. I feel like that's a Dangero element. I was clearing storage for a new game. Damn. Yo, imagine you need to delete all your memories to update a new game, huh? Imagine. Bro, we need to use 1 terabyte phones. Otherwise, this game is gonna take everything. Actually, everything. Oh, man. See you later, bro. Genshin is not my cup of tea. I will come back later. Alright, Prolay. Completely understand you. Some people like to watch Genshin, some people like watch the dreams, and some people like both, so... I don't think can he be the Hida? I'm not sure. We got Alhaitham, Baizu. Oh, actually Baizu. Let's go. It's not Baizu. An architect. Oh. Yep. It's Kaveh. Daily emojis. Ooh, detective. Yelan. Football. Huh. Well, this can mean like something else. So we got like a spyglass, we got football. I play Genshin in PC. For PC, it's 10 gigabytes. In mobile, oh, it's mobile in 3 gigabytes. I mean, it's still a lot. Like, for update, 3 gigabytes on your mobile phone. That is a lot. Like, that is still a lot. And yeah, for PC, 10 gigabytes update, it's a lot. Imagine when 8.0 is gonna get released. Bro, like, and then, like, it's just getting higher and higher and higher. I actually have no clue what this character can be. I have no clue. I'm gonna go Navia. Okay, writing. Every WoW update is like 14 gigs? Wait, really? Holy shit. So you're telling me when 5.0 Wuthering Waves is released, it will have 200 gigabytes to get the game? Imagine 200 gigabytes. I mean, it's gonna be a big game. Like, when 5.0 is gonna get to release in Wuthering Waves, the game is gonna be huge. But I don't think many people will be able to download the game. My mobile has 256, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, 256 is really good. I also have 256 on my mobile, and I still have space for like over 100. Like, I haven't hit the half mark yet. We can delete past quests, resources in PC. Yeah, that is... I think that's like the way to go. Oh, is it the way to go? I don't know how the system would work. Deleting the past quest. But also, you need to have kind of like saved the quest. That game can only be downloaded with 6 GB internet. Okay, what can that be? Writing. Bro, the second emoji is confusing me so much. I have no clue. Let's go. I'm gonna do Kaya. I'm not sure. Bro, okay. Is it detective? Okay, summon detective. Oh, it could be... Cookie? I can see Kujusara too. So we have a Cookie. We got... I mean, I'll hate them can be also like detective. But at the same time, Cookie is like... Cookie's not really detective. She's like more ninja. Okay, Charlotte. Let's do Charlotte. Charlotte makes sense. She technically is like detective work. It's not. Can it be child? Child? I feel child, can it be? I can see child. Sijwin, child, Toma, Tenari. Wanderer? Nah, Wanderer cannot be. I know one detective, but he's NPC. Well, sadly, we cannot do that. Okay, I don't have anyone. I'm gonna guess Cookie. Yeah, Miko. She's not really detective, but she, like, you know, it's kind of hard because everyone is like a little bit detective work. but they're like not really detective. Asubul Cookie, right? Not really. What about Kuju Sara? Again, she's not detective. Man, I am... Yeah, we're gonna lose this one. I'm gonna take the L. Haizu thing? Yeah, I don't know much about Haizu, so... What does Haizu do? Is he a detective? Yeah, I might just do Haizu. For you, Zynox. Wait, doesn't he got like an ability that he shoots something? Yeah, I'm just gonna go Haizu. Like, I don't know much about this guy, so... Is he a detective? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna take the L. It is. Wait, so Haizu is detective? Yeah, I don't know this guy. Ah, so he's the Tenjiro Commission detective, harboring a rivalry with the abandoned Sango detective agency, Sango. Ah, okay. Yeah, I forgot what he was. Yo, Fruji, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, yeah, so Haizu is actually detective. Interesting. Yeah, I forgot about him. I say you 2x. Let's go, baby. You're my savior, Zynox. Okay. Let's check out everything coming. I wanna watch 3 videos on YouTube, and also I wanna check Hoyolab. They posted a bunch of stuff, and I wanna kinda like show you what they posted and also talk about it. They have posted a lot of things. Okay. So the calendar. Let me check this. Let's see this. Frostmoon, Science, and Llama. Let's check out together. Is it like something about the lore? Its walls are made of white and moonlight, allowing anyone to pass through. Oh, how gentle is the moon goddess is. Even if not all should believe on her, even if not all should know of her, she spread her grace without incertitude. Thus spoken the old priestess of the Frostmoon Science. As those words hung in the air, the sounds of lower voice praying could be heard, but Laumas was not among them. She gazed at the full moon in silence, her eyes fixed upon it alone, like the most devout of believers. Yeah, it's kind of like talking about Lauma. Humans could never build a tower to reach the heavens. Poggers. You pulling 6.0? Probably Flints. Oh yeah, now I need to see Lauma. I'm gonna check Lauma gameplay right now. So I wanna see like how Lauma is like, how it feels to play with her. Yeah, character teaser. If you don't know, I did upload video this morning. You can go check it out. I did the reaction to character teaser and also character trailer. The character trailer of Lauma got released today. What is this? Okay, this is we're just talking about more. I'm gonna watch the gameplay. But definitely a lot of like lore behind like the moon and the Lauma believing the goddess. We also like saw that in teaser and trailer. The blessing of moonlight. follow the Luna Charge reaction, version Luna 1 will introduce even more Moon Team combat mechanics. Let's take a look. New team bonus effect, Moonside. Some characters in Nod Krai are blessed by the moonlight. Adding them to your party increase the Moonside level and grant corresponding enchantment. These characters are known as Moonside character. So, are these gonna be only like the Nod Krai character? Probably. Put the title also leaks? What? Put the title also leaks? What do you mean leaks? What do you mean, what leaks? There's no longer any leaks. We are already in 6.0 tomorrow. No? They're not leaks. Zynox, it's already out. The gameplay which Genshin Impact released for content creators, they already posted the gameplay of her. I'm not gonna watch the leaks that got released 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna watch the videos that got released in the last 4 days. Or pretty, yeah. Because Genshin Impact allowed this creator to post the pre-update characters. These are not leaks. They're like already confirmed. Genshin Impact allowed them to be released. That's the difference. It's not leaks. Bro got triggered? What? What? What do you mean triggered? I'm explaining you that it's not leaks. You need to understand what leak is and what is like allowed. Because if I apply to content creator, I can also upload the gameplay of Lauba before update. This is not leak. This is like content creation access. You know, they are allowed access. Apply, I cannot apply. But yeah, it's an access for early access for the update. So everything that you see, but yeah, only it works for like, you know, content creators that are like bigger, right? When Ainu is into the party moonset will increase by 1. Based on the character passive talent. Okay. Yeah, we can invite Aino tomorrow. When we finish the first Archon quest. Moonset level. The moonset level of your party will vary based on how many moonset characters are in the party.
Zynox_DTX says, guys, comment Shiver scam to get
Nah,
a chance to win
Shiver
90 days
scam.
like in Moon.
What do you mean Shiver scam? Nah. Guys, comment down below Zyno scam #1 and you get 90-day Wikimon. That's right. Zynox scam #1 to win 90 days of Wikimoon. Include 1 or 2 moonset character in your party will grant Nascent Gleam, Ascendant Gleam, respectively. Oh, okay. Wait, so if you have only 1 character, if you get 1 character, you get that Nascent Gleam. If you have 2 or more, you get the Ascent Gleam. Oh, no, maybe only 2 it gets this, right? Yeah, if you have more... Okay, let me see this. Based on the moonset level, all characters in the party can provide various enchantment either to Temsor or the party. Okay, so the first one, enchant combat performance, party-wide lunar reaction damage boost. Moonset character gain enchantment on some of their skill and talent effect when in Ascendant Gleam or Ascendant Gleam state. When in Ascendant Gleam state, I know Elemental Burst will be enchanted with a wider area of effect and a higher firing frequency. Oh, so they just get like extra boost and buff. Non-Moonset character. So okay, Moonset character. So everyone that got to this in Nod Krai, and then non-Moonset character. When in the Ascendant Gleam state, non-Moonset character can provide bonus lunar reaction damage for the entire party by using their elemental skill or burst. So effective for 20 seconds up to maximum bonus of 36% more extra damage. So basically, if you use your skill at the right moment, even non-Monsai character can give the whole party a big boost to lunar reaction damage that lasts. I have 71k points? Bro, how are you getting so many points? Nah, you're lying. 71k points? That is crazy. Yeah, also, I'm not sure what you sent me. I don't see that. Do you know that Indian streamer was watching? Yeah, the Indian streamer that did 30 days live stream, right? You talking about that guy? Okay, what exactly is lunar reaction? Lunar reaction? Inefa can convert all hydroelectro element reaction triggered by all the characters in the party into lunar charge reaction. Llama can convert all hydrodendron element reaction triggered by all the characters in the party into lunar bloom reaction. Even more characters capable of triggering lunar reaction are on the way. I think like how we gonna use these themes? We're gonna use 2 lunar characters. So it could be like Llama Flints and then 2 like the old characters, or it could be like also different team, right? Inefa, someone else, you know, Inefa Aino combination. Because probably gonna need like two lunar characters. He put his QR code on digital transaction and tells his viewers, if you wanna give super chat, give here, because you have to cut some part of it. In this, wait, what? QR code of digital transaction. Damn. I mean, that's smart. Yeah, especially like if you only donate like little bit, it take, yeah, they still take like 70% of it. I think the minimal is like $3, where it's like 50-50 or something like that. Triggering lunar charge reaction will summon thundercloud. Okay, yeah, we already know that. Yeah, we're gonna like watch this video about the lunar bloom reaction. Here is showing the Llama skills. Bloom crit hit, bloom reaction damage boost, crit rate boost. Yeah, we're gonna watch all of this. Charge attack change forms. Wait, if you use charge attack, she changed the form? Ah, yeah, she does. Elemental skill. Yeah, reduce hydro and dendro resistance. This is gonna be really good. The skill is gonna be really good. Yeah, I'm gonna like figure this out. Ascension talents. Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon damage dealt by all neighbor party members can score crit hits with crit rate fixed by at 50% and crit damage fixed by at 100%. Okay. Wow, really good. And then Moonset Ascendant Gleam, all neighbor party member Lunar Bloom damage, crit rate 10% and crit damage 20%. Like, that's really good. The Ascension talents are so good. Actually insane. Cleansing for the spring. Increase elemental skill damage by 0.04%. Up to maximum of 32% can be gained this way. Wait, so 10 element mastery is 0.4, 100 it's 4%, 200, okay, so 800. You need to have at least 800 element mastery on Llama and you get the maximum potential of the increased elemental skill damage. Which is also like other characters also need like 800. The best thing is to get 1000, but if you get to 800, you can kinda chill around that. So some trolls were sending him 0.69. Oh yeah. I mean, how much he still get taxed by that? Doesn't he still get taxed a little bit? But not from YouTube, but from the bank. Tomorrow Archon Quest stream or just explore? Oh no, Archon. Dude, we cannot explore if we cannot finish, if we not start the Archon Quest. Tech, maybe we can go to... Can we make to Nod Krai without finishing Archon Quest? I don't think we can. We need to start Archon Quest to get to Nod Krai and then we can explore. Like explore in the new stage, what are new things? Well, I'm gonna watch today. Today I wanna watch what's coming. I have 3 videos planned to watch. Passive talents. When a party member triggers a bloom reaction, it will be converted into the lunar bloom reaction. 40% in total. The party monster will increase by 1 level. Oh yeah, and also she got the location of the resources. Maybe we're gonna use that. Not sure. And materials. Yeah, this is new materials. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a bunch of new materials. And this is from Natlan Weekly Boss. Yo, Pro Lords, what's up, dude? What time in you contribute when the Genshin maintenance? Yo, Pro Lords. Every server starts the same. So when Genshin Impact update got to release, everyone will get update at the same time. For me, it's at 4 in the morning. 4 AM. Sadly. At 4 AM, tomorrow is gonna be reset. But yeah, the maintenance starts at midnight, I think. Does it take 4 hours for maintenance or 5? Yeah, about midnight is like the time that starts maintenance. And then at 4 AM, you can join the game. Yo, Togashi! Female Rover's voice actor got fired. Wait, what? Wait, Chinese female Rover's voice actress got fired yesterday? Do you know for what reason, Togashi? Wait, that's kinda crazy. Why did she got fired? To me, 6 AM maintenance to 10 AM. Yeah, actually makes sense for you. Pro Lord, you're from America, right? And I think for America, it starts at 6 AM to 10. It's 10. Yeah, it's 6 hours. Yeah, it's 6 hours difference. Oh no, if you're from Asia. Wait, 6 AM. Wait, let me think. Timeline. No, isn't it? Oh no, yeah, never mind. My bad. Wait, when's in America? Oh no, America then is at... I think in America it's in... It starts at like... The maintenance starts at like 6 PM and then at 10 PM it comes back or some shit. Yeah, I was like switching the time zone. You will stream from 10 AM in our time zone. I will start streaming earlier. I'm probably gonna start... I'm gonna try to stream at 8 AM. I will see about that. I do wanna wake up earlier in the morning and start streaming. I do want that. Not gonna wake up at 4 AM. That's not happening. Hey yo. At 4 AM you will not see me. Just saying. 4 hours later you might be able to see me. It definitely sucks for Europe. Cause like the time zone, it just fucks us over. At the time I will be in college. Yeah, it sucks, man. The NA is late 12 hours. Yeah, Pro Lords. but the update, everyone reset at the same time. The only difference is when we doing the endgame content, right? You guys started the, you know, the new Abyss or Imagine Theater or Stage Onslaught. You started like 6 hours before Europe and 12 hours before America. For updates, it's all the same. We got some wallpapers. These are some really nice, yeah. The Aura wallpaper. Okay, yeah, they doing the UGC testing. Shall I apply for this? Not sure if I wanna bother with this, to be completely honest. Maybe I can try this. And test out this new content that's coming up in Genshin Impact. We got the new artifacts. We already saw them. This is the new weapon. I actually already checked this weapon out. Yo, this weapon is gonna be really good for Lauma. Like, it's actually a really good weapon. The Millennial Hymn, it's so good. Like, when the character element deals Hydro or Danger damage, they will get like Element Mastery. And then when they trigger Lunar Broom, and like boom, plus 60 Element Mastery. And then also just like when both Prayers of the Far North and New Moon Verse are in effect, all nearby party member bloom damage is increased by 120%. The Hyper Bloom is increased by 80%. And the Lunar Bloom increased by 40%. Yeah, the Hyper Bloom damage, 80%. I wonder. Nahida Lauma combination. Like, if I'm gonna get Lauma, I will be using Lauma, Nahida, Raiden Shogun, and Yelan. That would be my team. And probably, I think with Lauma I will be doing damage. I would like to figure this out. Would it be best that Lauma is on field? Or maybe Nahida would be still like the way to go? Oh yeah, we actually haven't seen this. The 4-star weapon. So this is gonna be a craftable weapon we can make. Oh yeah, wait, let me see them. By the way, that day I uploaded new edit in my second account. Wait, you got new edit, Zynox? It's a long story. One WoWa player got bullied because of her. Extreme Hoyo Shield leaks his personal information and address, so the community got mad and gave negative feedback to Kuto, and she didn't apologize properly. By the way, she's Kokomi's, oh, she's also Kokomi's Chinese voice actress? Kuro, okay. Damn. Well, it sucks, but that's what happens. They think they're on the bow level and they get fired. It is what it is. I hope they get a good replacement. I hope they find a like similar replacement to her. It's been 5 years in Genshin and Among Us finally collab. Yo, I saw that. Oh wait, I'm gonna watch the video too. I think there's a video about that. I did saw the banner for Genshin Impact and Among Us collab. I wonder if you're gonna see that. Oh man, you know what would be awesome? I hope they make like a mini game, Among Us in game. Oh man, I think that would be really fun. Maybe. How will that work? We do have co-op, but yeah, yo, actually having voiceover in game. Oh man, I feel like there will be too many bullying happening. Yeah, it cannot work. I don't think it will work. There will be too many kids crying, and I think there will be adults literally bullying. I'm gonna pull Llama just for support flints. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I might get both of them. I will see about that. People are so toxic. Yeah, they are. Not all of them. Serenity Call. Energy recharge, 61%. Upon causing an elemental reaction, increase max HP by 16%. And then at Ascension Gleam, max HP from this effect is further increased by 16%. So you get 32%. 32% or 64% more HP if you go to Refinement rank 5. This can be really good. Maybe for like using with Furina. You have a character and also Furina next to it. That might work. Wait, do they all have energy recharge? Oh no, some of them. Oh, wait. Okay. Catalyst. For 20 seconds after using an elemental skill, the equipping character's element mastery is increased by 100. Ooh, wait. This is good. Wait, these are actually good weapons. Like, this is actually not even bad. Back Marrow Lantern. Catalyst. Wait, we're getting 2 catalysts? I think one is like from a vent. Oh, wait, Forge? Okay, so this is... okay. So this is obtained from the event shop. Yeah, okay, this is Forge. Obtained from the event shop. And this is Forge. This one got Element Mastery. Bloom damage is increased by 48%. And Lunar Bloom damage is increased by 12%. And if you got the Moonset Ascended Gleams, you get 24%. Or actually, maxed out is 48. Okay. Yeah, actually these weapons are not bad. Upon using an elemental reaction, increase element mastery by 60%. This effect can be triggered even if the equipping character is off field. This is insane. Holy shit. Bro, let me tell you. Everything that is can be triggered even if it's if the character is off field, it's like gonna be great. And also plus 60. Wait. Can you get... Wait. Hold up a minute. If you get Refinement rank 5, can you have 240 element mastery added for 12 seconds? Holy shit. I think we get 240. That is insane. Wait. Hey yo, this 4-star weapon. Oh yeah, they're gonna be worth to kinda get them. Energy recharge is the main stat. And then their perk is like adding element mastery. Like, this is so good. I remember again when the English voice actor playing Among Us years ago, and Paimon and Venti voice actress is the most loudest mouth while they are arguing. Well then, Nod Krai M Catalyst goods for free-to-play Lauba. What about the sword? The sword can be... Not sure about the sword. It can be good. But it's like, you know, it increases HP. So it's not gonna be useful most of the time. So probably not gonna be like the main weapon. You're gonna be actually using it. But this one and the snare hook. Ayo, can't wait. HP Furina, yeah. If you have Furina and you're gonna use in team with lunar characters, it can work. Like that's the way you're gonna use that sword. Master Key. Upon causing an element reaction. Okay, this is the same as the bow one. Yeah, holy shit. I can see using that on Tsayu. Oh no, this weapon, you know who's gonna use that? I know. Aino's gonna use this weapon. Yeah, yo, this is actually the Aino Claymore. That sword increase HP is good for free-to-play Furnia too. Yeah, it is. Every 4-star weapon is actually insane. Prospector Shovel. Wait, this is, yeah, Forge. Electrocharge damage is increased by 48%. Okay, this is like the more, oh yeah, great. Yeah, this is really good 4 stars. Holy shit. Oh wait, this one got attack percent. Oh, interesting. Everyone got like energy recharge as its main stats. This one got attack percent. Ooh. Flints? This is gonna be for flints. It would be actually insane if we get like crit rate or crit damage as main stats. But overall, this would be great for flints. I'm farming for crit rate Circle of the Nebulet set, as when I will get Jin Sin, I have to improve his crit rate. I also wanna improve for my Movika crit rate. I wanna get over 95%. Nebulet Sign has 88% crit damage. Yeah, that is great. 88% crit damage extra from the weapon. That program for Flint's free-to-play weapon, yeah. But yo, actually insane. Great weapon. Of course, this weapon is gonna be only useful. Technically, you can also use it if you don't have any lunar character, right? You will still get increased 48% by bloom damage, for example, here, right? Or lunar bloom damage. You still get that stats, but... Or like, for example, like the 60 element mastery, right? Over here. Weapon causing an element reaction, increase element mastery by 60% for 12 seconds. But like, it's gonna be so much better when you have lunar characters. Oh yeah. I am definitely gonna invest in some of these weapons. Definitely. Can they stack? Oh yeah, also about the sword. This can be triggered. This can be also triggered even if the character is off field. Insane. Wait, which weapon was it? Oh yeah, this one, the bow. Oh yeah, and the claymore. Ooh. Yeah, I might. Yo, if I use hyper reaction, I use Lauma, Nahida, Yelan, and I also use the Raiden Shogun. Yelan can actually use this. Nah, but I think I'm gonna like switch it. I think Aino might be like good team. I switch Yelan with Aino. And then it's actually got the same stats. Like the same perk. It can actually work really well. But I can definitely see Yelan using this. And then switching Raiden with Flints? Huh. Yeah, I wonder. If I don't get that Flint signature, I will use the 4-star. I'm actually not really sure what the Flint's signature weapon is. Wait, did I already show the signature weapon for Flint's? I'm not sure. Only if he got leaked. That could be dead. I'm skipping all the banners till Nebulet rerun. I'm the loyal one. Good for you, Zynox. Good for you. I prepare yellow for this, not yet. Yeah, we're gonna watch some. I'm gonna watch some Lauma gameplay. Let me just go over this everything. So we got Lauma here, some like stuff. Elemental skill. Elemental Burst. Yeah, Elemental Burst, like, you see? It's probably worse. It looks worse than the Allen one. But it will be applying Hydro. It will be doing a good Hydro application. It's not the best, but... Chongyun got birthday 2 days ago. Oh yeah, then we got this one. Travel's Tales. You can actually get some Primo Gems. I was actually worried you cannot get any Primo Gems. You will be actually get Primo Gems here. W. Because this is gonna be now permanent event. I guess we just need to talk to like 10 people and that's it. And they're also talking about... Wait, make a wish in Destiny Drown. Select the paperclip corresponding to the companion you have in mind. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is just kind of like you can meet the character. Okay, new permanent system. Valiant Chronicles, Local Legends. After the Luna 1 version update, simple head over to Catherine and open up Valiant Chronicles to unlock and access local legends for your avatar frame. So when we're gonna be beating local legends, we can now get avatar frames. To be honest, I think avatar frames are kinda like whatever. It's not something that you get any extra buffed from it, right? It's just like cosplay. It's just like collecting them, right? So I actually don't even mind to collecting a bunch of different avatar frames. I do like that. But it doesn't like change anything. Unlock local legends and complete challenging objective to obtain Primo Gems, character and weapon level materials. And then we can obtain the avatar frame. According to Catherine, this is the challenge manual, especially created for the veteran adventurers. I wonder how strong they're gonna be. How much Primos do I have? Also check my edit if you open YouTube. So, Primos, I have 17,000. I do have 17,000 Primo Gems. And I have 11 of the orbs, whatever they're called. Yesterday I did play a little bit of Genshin Impact and I gained like... Yesterday I gained almost 2,000 Primo Gems. I almost gained 2,000 Primo Gems yesterday and I didn't do nothing. I was just claiming stuff. I used the... is it called Pyro Sigils? I had like 300 of them. I used that and I got like over 500 Primo Gems from that. It's like, oh yeah, thank you, hey. Free Primo Gems, give me them. Yo, there's so much stuff I need to claim. Once you unlock the system, locating local legends will unlock the corresponding local legend challenge. Use the Valiant Chronicles and Catherine to track and locate local legends. Okay. Then we get some avatars from that. And then we can obtain it. Beautiful. Friendly reminder. The Puzzles of Moonlight. Hazardous device. Worth the mirror. The Robot Legion Storm Condition Experiment. Wait, we can shoot in with hazardous device? Yeah, I'm gonna look how this puzzle works in the game. Luna Trisome Compass. Yeah, this is something we can upgrade. And then we can like see every chest. We'll actually to open the treasure vault. I still need to do that in Natlan. Haven't done anything. Maintenance preview. Yeah, this is if you wanna know how to download pre-install. Yeah, we don't have anything here, right? What's like the PC minimum specification? You need GTX 1050. Storage space 110 gigabytes. Oh my god. 110 gigabytes. That is crazy. Wait, PlayStation is 150 gigabytes of... What? What the hell? What? You need 150 gigabytes of available storage space. No shot. And then... Okay, wait, with iOS 40... Android is... Okay, same 40, makes sense. Aloho is saying for like iOS, 3 gigabytes or more, 4 gigabytes or more. Like, iPhone don't have too much RAM. Okay, yeah. We're getting 2 Archon quests in 6.0. And then he's saying, okay, yeah, complete in that time to get extra rewards. Explore the new region, get 400 more Primo Gems. Here they're showing like some numbers. Oh yeah, this is for the birthday. For 5 years anniversary. I think that's it. Oh yeah. We got the banners. So the first banner is gonna be Nahida and Lauma. And bro, look at these 4-star characters. We got Barbara, Cookie, and Kaveh. I will actually, bro, if I get Lauma, I hope I get Cookie. I wanna get Cookie. And just get it straight to C6. I will be definitely using Cookie. And also, I'm surprised for Barbara. Where was Barbara the last time? Wait, I need to see. Where is this? Wasn't here like when the character got released? Wait, let me just see. Didn't Paimon had that? Genshin Impact timeline last character. Oh, okay, here we go. When was like Barbara last time? Let me see. Okay, Barbara was here. Damn. 524 days. I got 100 diamonds from Free Fire in my birthday. Diamonds are like Genesis, Crystal, and Genshin. Oh shit. Wait, will I get anything for my birthday? Nah, they will just send me a cake. Yo, Genshin Impact, please send me 10,000 Primo Gems. I will appreciate that. No, give me a free skin, hey. Give me a skin. Damn, Kaveh only got 1 rerun. That is crazy. Only 1 rerun. Oh man. Yeah, Ganyu, goodbye Ganyu. Goodbye Ganyu. For 840 days, holy shit. Thank God I got her. Thank God. I thought that Barbara was like longer, but never mind. free Yellen skin? Bro, I will love that. Imagine that Genshin Impact is like, okay, what reward you want? I would just like, yeah, give me Yellen skin. Just give me it. But yeah, yo, the banners, the 4-star, don't really care about Barbara and Kaveh. Barbara, I think, already got C6. Or maybe I have C5 Barbara, I'm not sure. The only thing I want to get from the 4-star character is Cookie. Cookie, all the way. But Barbara Kaveh is kind of like... Not sure about them. Not really the one I would like to get. So the banner got one good character. The other ones, not sure. Okay, this is where we can get the... Alright, this is where just like talking about it. What's coming. Massive of Grace, a thank you gift. So in September 28th we get these. 28, 29, 30 and October 1st. Yeah, yo. Easy Primo Gems, huh? Give me them all. Give me them all. Ooh, Stadio Onslaught. We got so in Stadio Onslaught, we got Einblink Drake. We got the Battle Scared Rock Crab. And we got Battle Hardened Fireblade Shock Trooper. Oh, bro, this is another character which require... Yeah, it's gonna require the lunar charge. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do it. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Anything else? Okay, doing the disc, you get 60 Primogen. I actually did finish the disc, playing the disc in Genshin Impact that got released in 5.8. You get like 60 Primo Gems. I did finish that. I'm actually so bad doing this challenge. Or like minigame, whatever you call it. Oh, it's resetting the double bonus. So if you're gonna buy crystals, Genesis crystals, you know, when you buy it once, you get double rewards. So it's gonna get reset. Do they do that all the time? On the big update? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. What is this? Yeah, bro, Genshin Impact uploads so many stuff. Okay, don't really care about this. Oh, there we go. The Genshin Impact is Among Us collaboration is coming soon. See collab details. More rewards? Wait, can we get any rewards? Oh no, this is just for birthday. God damn it. Come on, Among Us. Give us a free... Oh, for free? Wait. Hey, yo, imagine we getting a cosplay and Paimon is Among Us in Genshin Impact. We get actually a skin version of Paimon. That would be crazy. Yo, how much Vira need for Genshin Dimension? I'm not sure. Does it even say? You got RAM, storage space. I mean, the only thing you need to... Like RAM, Yeah, just 6 gigabytes, and then storage is... It's like recommended to have 60 gigabytes of storage. Or for... Actually, what is for PC? 8 gigabytes. 60... Okay, yeah, recommended specification 16 gigabytes. Okay. Character trailer, I already checked this out. And then the last thing we got... Nahida. Alright, this is a showcase for Nahida. Just like, yep. What you can use. Thank God we got weapon. I do have weapon, of course. Okay, that's it, guys. We check everything. Give me an artifact set of 100 crit value. Imagine. Buy today and buy tomorrow. Hey, technically you can buy today and buy tomorrow. Technically you can do that. So I'm gonna watch 3 videos and I wanna see the features. I wanna see the Lauma gameplay, the early access showcase, and also I wanna watch one more video, which is the which free 5-star constellation should you pick. I'm probably gonna like skip this a lot. But yeah. VRAM, not RAM. It doesn't say about that. Okay, I wanna see all the changes coming. All the new features and changes in Genshin Impact Nod Krai 6.0 update. I wanna see this. I really like this because it's like showing the comparison between them. Okay, the opening screen has been updated from the first time. Oh, so when you open the game, right? The first is just showing this. Let me put webcam down here. Oh, actually, you're not gonna see the text. Yeah, I'm good. No, it's okay. Middle webcam is good. Genshin Impact logo, just showing that. And now it's gonna also say Song of the Wiki Moon. Okay. Any new warning? Okay, warning the same. Warning the same. Oculi Shrines of Depth and other content in this update will provide adventure experience. That's right. Yo, Amaru, you should post your stream in the KickFam Discord. It's a great way to grow your channel and get more views. Alright, Amaru. 1 GB VRAM should be okay. I used to play on integrated GPU on max settings. The 4 hidden substats of the artifacts is now visible. So yeah, we can finally see what's gonna be. That is so good. Okay, W update. W. Well, let me just lower this sound. Yeah, the YouTube is kinda a little bit too loud. Wait, let me see this again. The formula for condensed design and crystal fly traps are now easier to obtain. We can just buy them. Yeah, I actually need that. I don't have crystal fly trap. I actually don't have that. Free it of all search Rachel MEV and check his new edit. In Genshin Commission edit? Okay, I'm gonna check it out. You can directly buy them from Monster NPC Wagner instead of the reputation system. It's gonna cost 50,000 more. Yeah, easy. That's not a lot. Oh! The maximum number of team slots have been increased from 15 to 20. I mean, okay. Yeah, I can see a lot of people are using different teams. I haven't used 15 of them. I think I have like 6 of them. Can you also buy chess compass? Nah, you need to get the compass. You can now also use sanctify unction and essence to extract sanctifying elixir. Yep. That is also good. I like that. Oh yeah. Extracting higher level artifacts now gives you more progress. How much... Is it gonna be more valuable to actually do that? Now, I think maybe still like adding to level 4 might be like the way to go. You get here 50, and here you got... Wait, how much did you get before? Oh, 30. So yeah, you get 20 more. Yeah, that is a big difference. Wait, you can technically only use 5 max level artifacts and that's it. Oh no, wait, that's... Ooh, no. Actually, maxing artifact and using that might be the way to go. Because I think the level 4 only give you like 4 of them. But if I compared the experience you're using from level 20 to level 4 artifact, maybe it's like equal now. It should be 4x5. Condenser design formula now we use 60 resin instead of 40. I really like that. The only complaint I have is you cannot use all of them, right? So if you want to make 3 condenser design, it's gonna cost you 180. And there's still 20 left. And I really hate that. So I hope we get 240 resin. And I think we're getting 240 resin soon. The cap is gonna be 240. I can see that. I hope it's gonna be soon. 6.1, 6.2. The sooner the better. Yeah, also they did it so that it also don't need many these crystals. I do like that. And yeah, also you get triple rewards, not double. Oh yeah, you can also use that. You can actually switch. Either you want to just use 20 or 40. Yeah, this is so good. Ooh, actually, I might just use this option. I'm probably not even gonna use not gonna make condenser design. I actually probably just gonna use the double claim time reward. And just like, yeah, condenser design. Yeah, the only way I'm gonna use condenser design if I don't gonna have time to use the design. I was like, okay, don't really wanna bother doing any dungeon, and I'm just gonna make her condenser design. Other than that, yeah, I'm probably gonna use that. Because I do hate using 20 resign. I do hate using that because then you need to use 10 times going to the domain. And it does take longer time. And I kind of prefer just making condense. But I think this one, I don't even need bother using that for triple reward. Will they remove fragile resign so I can see that? No, fragile resign will still exist. Dungeon, its domain dungeon is in solo leveling. Wait, what? Are there gonna be domain called dungeon? Scroll of the hero, Obsidian City, and Obsidian Codex are now added to Artifacts and Strongbox. I am gonna use that. I'm definitely gonna use this. Yeah, I need to Obsidian Codex. I hope I get... I hope I get better artifacts. My artifacts are good, but I just want them better. Give me 200% crit rate. Furnishing inventory limit has been increased. Okay. Yeah, they need to add that. Because there are more and more furnishing you have. Ooh! Oh, W! Oh! Hey, yo, I didn't expect that. The artifact inventory limit is increased from 2,100 to 2,400. Yes! Oh, I'm happy. I am happy, dude. Yes, yes, yes. I need that. I need that 300 more inventory. Oh yeah, that is good. New game steps in the Lunar Arcane. Wait. A new imaginary theater mode has been added called Lunar Mode. Yeah, you need 28 characters. It's ridiculous. I wonder when I'm gonna be able to do that. So, we're getting a new extra challenge for theater. And yeah, we're getting these cards, I guess. It's kind of like collectible. And you can trade with your friends. Yeah, also we can get 200 more Prima Gems. Every imaginary theater reset. The Temple Tessel and Journey Far. I can't wait. I'm gonna check what constellation I'm gonna upgrade. I think the first one is gonna be Hutayo. I'm thinking between Hutayo or Ganyu. Yeah, and this is all the cards we can get. The new game system master is Stella Fortuna. So this is only obtainable when you get 5-star. Yeah, not sure when I'm gonna get my first character to level 100. It will take forever. I think in 2 years I'm gonna get a level 100 character. In 2 years. Yeah, this is really good. Tester now feature new basic tutorials. Okay, showing like on the side. Yeah, I also like this. If you already own the tester on the character, you can now directly claim their tester and rewards. You just don't need to do that. I do like that. I don't know. This is kind of like you need to get battle pass, and also it's kind of just whatever. Not sure who asked for this. Yeah, the co-op difficulty is now easier. And also you can buy more of the stuff. 17 to 120. Oh wait! Serenia pot replica limit is increased from 10 to 20. Wait, what? Wait, what is Serenity pot replica limit is increased? Serenity pot replica. What is that? What? A new game system, meeting points. This is like an story quest and hangout events. It's like between them. And I guess we're getting through them. Flint's Lauma and Aino. Okay. We can also upgrade the new Nod Krai treasure combat in this system. This is good. Yeah, it directly marks all the chests. It's gonna be easy to kinda farm. New game system, the Silver Moon Hall. Hi, Columina! Wait, we get buffs from your exploration, Nod Krai? What kind of buffs do we get? Can only be enabled by characters with Moonsight Venting talent. Okay, I wanna like watch this for gameplay for Lauma. Okay, gameplay, I wanna kinda see that in game. Local legends battle request in Nod Krai can be accepted from Catherine. Yeah, we can get 60 Prima Gems. Let me see this. Defeat local legend and craft Tsar. Shoot down the craft Tsar before it executes its Tsarly bombardment for the second time. Convert at least 10 of the craft Tsar's Stoneborn seeds. Convert at least 10. Wait, is this like for like Hyper Broom? Yeah, you have like a challenge you need to do. not only you need to defeat it, but also there's like something you need to also do to obtain other rewards. You know, avoid getting hit by any excluding electro attacks. That is insane. I like that. I want to see also other avatar frames. I hope they make some badass frames. Travel Tales, okay. New Invisai Echoes, yeah, we're getting the Hida and Yelan. Okay, so this is the event to get a free 4-star. Oh shit, Dodo could blow up a Retu Bomb Nanzo. Wait, this looks fun. 29th of September. Why did it got lower quality? Yeah, for some reason it's like lower quality. Rainbow and Silver Reflux. Sometimes before 21st of October. Okay, we don't have stats. Select a 5-star for free. Sumoru Chronicle Wish. We're getting 2 new Archon quests. We're getting 28 new enemies. Damn! 28 new enemies. Okay. Land Cruisers. I'm actually gonna just skip these. I'm just gonna skip these. I'm not gonna experiment them in the game, to be honest. I do wanna experiment them in the game. Yeah, bro, this guy is so bad. It's Radiant Beastland, whatever it's called. New artifact sets. We completed this new domain. Okay, we're getting these new weekly materials. Damn, look at this domain. That is so beautiful. Okay, now we see where it is. Wait. Okay, this is this area. To be honest, it doesn't look too big. Maybe it will not be that hard to kind of explore this area. Not sure, but also it depends also what kind of layouts they have, right? The underground area and stuff like that. Also, like, this is just 6.0. It's gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm pretty sure. There's 40 new recipes, okay. 9 new wildlife. 3 new TCG character cards. 8 new other TCG cards. 7 new name cards, okay. Any good new cards? 7 new fishes. Oh man, I need to do fishing. 8 new weapons. 3 new playable characters. And that's it. Okay. And use redemption code. This one to claim Primo Gems. I think I already did this one. Not sure. But yeah, dude. I'm actually happy that we're getting more storage for artifacts. I am actually happy for that. And of course, yeah, yo, this update. It's a 6.0. New region. Big update, big update. I can't wait. Okay, let's watch Lauma. Lauma is the one character. I wanna see how she works. And just wanna see what her damage can be.
Special video for you where I have the pleasure of showcasing the change for the character Llama, who is the first what Llama actually or level, and which were 60 Primo Gems emit for some free stuff.
Okay, here's saying again for the Primo Gems.
Enough yapping, and let's talk about Llama. Alright, so the
it's
first
the
thing
same
you need to know
code
about Llama, outside of her being beautiful, is that she's a character who's here to revitalize Dendro, and more precisely the Bloom reaction, as well as its sub-reactions of Hyper Bloom and Burgeon. In fact, firstly, when Llama's in your party, all of your Bloom reactions will be converted to Lunar Bloom. Bloom. Now, Lunar Bloom is a reaction that basically does the same thing as Bloom. While I'll cover this more in my guide, what you need to know is the following. Lunar Bloom is a reaction that can crit, and while Llama can deal direct Lunar Bloom damage, when you trigger its reaction, it will do two things. One, it will produce a Dendro core, exactly the same way that Bloom does, doing the same damage and basically being the same thing as Bloom. But two, what's up, dude? Generate a life dew, which is useful for Llama's other abilities. So for all intents and purposes, Lunar Bloom will basically be the same thing as Bloom. Now with that said, Llama also has another passive talent where she'll buff your reaction damage. In fact, if you only have one character from Nod Krai, so only Llama, she will allow your Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeons to all crit with a fixed crit rate of 15% and a fixed crit damage of 100. This is honestly pretty good. Allowing
I did read that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Something that would take a second constellation of...
It's only 50% crit rate, but it's good. Did you check the edit out? I'm gonna do it later.
Nahida to do before.
I'm gonna check first these videos that I wanna watch, and then I'm gonna check.
That, you no longer need Nahida C2. And you get
I'm gonna check what you wanna show me.
On the flip side, if you have two characters from Nod Krai, so Llama and another one, you will lose your Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon's ability to crit, but instead will gain 10 crit rate and 20 crit damage to your Lunar Bloom.
Oh, interesting. Okay, let me go back here.
And you get it just from Llama's passive. On the flip side, if you have two characters from Nod Krai,
so you're using two characters on Nod Krai,
Llama and another one, you will lose your Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burgeon's ability to crit, but instead will gain 10 crit rate and 20 crit damage to your Lunar Bloom damage. This is not worth it for Llama right now, although it may be with future characters that kind of depend more on Lunar Bloom, but only time will tell. The reason why Llama has a different buff based on whether she's the only character from Nod Krai or you have two is...
Yeah, it's probably best to have two lunar characters. It's probably the best thing, because like getting that 15 crit rate you can do on the Lunar Bloom damage, and also it does like, it's only 50% crit rate, but I think it still is better because you do a lot of like element reaction. Kneel down in front of Zai family. What? Kneel download in front of Zai family. Down. What you talking about? Ziox and Zynox always saves you.
Because of a new mechanic being introduced in this new
region
called Moonsign. Moonsign has two kind of forms, either Nascent Gleam or Ascendant Gleam. Nascent Gleam happens if you only have one character from Nod Krai in your party, and the artifact sets from Nod Krai will give you a buff for that, and then you'll usually get a different or a bigger buff if you have two characters or more, which will
two or more.
Change your moon.
I don't know why they're saying one or two. But I guess like if you have full lunar, it doesn't like change. We only need two of them. Ascendant Gleam also buffs the lunar reaction damage of your team, but more on that later.
Assigned to Ascendant Gleam. You don't have to worry about this too much, but I wanted to mention it. It's a new Nod Krai mechanic, but for Llama, you really only need her, and you're not dependent on other Nod Krai characters at all. In fact, with just her, your Bloom, Hyper Blooms, and Burgeons,
yeah, here he's using Llama, Nahida,
will now be able to crit, which is what you need to know. This won't be the case with a second Nod Krai character, although they may be able to make up for it through some other buffs, but for now, we don't have to worry about that. Just know that Llama in your team will allow Bloom and its sub-reactions.
Yeah, I don't have Nero and Kokomi. That's the one thing. I don't have them. And also, I want to use Hyper Bloom reaction. I want to use Hyper Bloom reaction. I do want that. Zyno saves your stream and Zyno saves your team.
To have a chance to crit and do more damage, on top of also buffing them through her kit, which we'll cover right now. Outside of that,
are you gonna carry me, Zynox?
Well, her elemental skill can be tap or held, and if you hold it, you will
I need carry in Stygia Onslaught.
Maximum of 3 in order to deal 2 hits of Dendro damage. The first one will be standard, and the second one will be Lunar Bloom, which will be stronger and also can crit because Lunar Bloom damage can crit at a baseline, similarly to Lunar Charge. This means that this hit of your skill will scale with crit as well, on top of all of her scalings being with elemental mastery. Outside of that though, what's even more important is that you summon a Dendro field around your active character that will constantly be dealing hits of AoE Dendro damage and applying a lot of Dendro, which is very important. Outside of that, you will also have more than 100% uptime on up to 25% Dendro resistance and Hydro resistance shred. This is really good to increase your really nice of not only your Dendro reactions, but also your Dendro damage dealers and your Hydro damage dealing characters as well. This is a lot of stuff packed into a skill, buffing your damage, applying dendro, and also dealing personal damage as well. Outside of that, Llama's elemental burst will summon a cool tree in what I think is a really breathtaking animation, and will buff up to 36 hits of Bloom, Hyper Bloom, Burgeon, or Lunar Bloom damage. The buff will scale with Llama's
Hyper
elemental
Bloom!
mastery, and it's a quite sizable buff to your reaction damage, making them even stronger and making her burst worth using. Outside of that, Llama, being a catalyst, can also apply dendro with her normal attacks, and has a cool charge attack where she...
Okay, you know what I have a problem? I wanna use her. I'm kind of worried because I don't really have any supporting. Like no healing, no shielding. Removing Zhongli for Llama, not sure about that. Imagine I go to my EU account and get Llama in first spin. You should try it.
Turns into a deer, which is cool for exploring or just being a deer. Overall, Llama's kit has a lot going for it. You have a ton of dendro application, solid damage, and a huge buff to
Actually, because her weapon is really good.
reaction damage, which really
I might
takes
also get
existing
weapon.
teams that kind of phased out of the meta to another level and somewhat back to their former glory, being now much better than ever. Before we get into a detailed review though of how strong I think Llama is and everything that she has going for her and my first impressions, I want to show you guys Llama in action in various different teams against various different bosses. And while I can't include Abyss footage in this video, that will be in my next one, which will be a more complete and detailed Llama guide and showcase. With that said, I will
for
show
not
you guys
pulling
Llama in
Furina.
various
Oh no, I'm
teams,
not
only her
gonna.
Lunar
I wanna
Bloom
get
teams
Cookie.
with Nilou, but also
Cookie
some
can
other ones
carry.
to show you guys that Llama
If I get
has
Cookie,
actually a bit more
technically, if I get
versatility
Llama, I will get also Cookie. So Cookie will be like changing with Yelan. So
than you might
yeah, I'm gonna
expect
get
because of
Cookie.
the fact that, well,
Yeah,
she's
Cookie's
just
gonna
a
carry
really
me.
strong unit, given how much is in her kit. For this showcase, my Llama will be using various artifact sets because her best set actually depends on the team, usually being a supportive set, either the new Nod Krai one or
Furina
the
can
Good
also sub
Memories.
DPS plus heal. She's the best.
Out of this, I will also include
Yeah, but Cookie, I can get 4-star Cookie right now. So getting Llama, I also get Cookie for free. So
using both a free to
I
play
say
weapon
Primo
option and
Gems,
also
not getting
a signature
Furina.
weapon option
Easy.
to show the difference, and also because crucially she has
yeah, bro, this is really good. These 4-star weapons. Okay, this one is craftable one. Yeah, like Llama can use this weapon. Oh, yeah, look at that bloom damage, 96%. Or actually, the lunar bloom will be 24 plus when you have 2 lunar characters. Overall, it's gonna be 48% more.
really good free-to-play options, which is very much appreciated. All right, so now for the showcase, I actually ended up fighting this new boss, Knuckle Duckle, just because he was
okay,
kind
he's
of
using
a HP
Nahida,
sponge that
Kokomi,
felt
Nilou,
fair to
and
fight at least.
Llama.
So starting off, we have a Nilou Bloom team, what I assume is the premium one, just Nilou, Nahida, Kokomi, and Llama. Here I am on Llama's signature weapon, and as you can see, the blooms I'm doing are really good. Well, this one crit and did over 100k, 111.
Nice.
And the non-crit did 57k, so overall just some solid damage from this team. And as we saw before, my blooms
Yeah, if you
did
can
a bit
crit
less than
rate,
40k,
it
so
only
it'd be
got
like
50%.
38,000 for a bloom. Now it's well over 50, like 56, and over 100 when I crit. Now keep in mind the crit rate's pretty low on the reaction, but still, this is really good for a Nilou Bloom team. Now, crucially though, as we'll discuss in the next section, Nilou Bloom is a team that thrives in AoE. So while the damage you're seeing here is definitely really impressive, it would be way better against multiple enemies, say 3 Magukenkis or just waves of many
I mean, that
enemies,
is like what is the Lunar Bloom, Hyper Bloom reaction is. It does a lot of damage to a single character and also for multiple like enemies.
because Nilou Bloom
That's like one thing I really like it. It's not like a single target, but also it can be used for multi-target. It's more meant for multi-target, but it's like both are like goated. 6.1 coming Furina.
inherently an AoE focused team because of the bloom reaction exploding and doing a ton of damage.
Wait, isn't
now,
Furina
once
coming
again, this is
6.2?
another run where basically the same stuff happened, but I crit my Llama's hold skill at the end, which I thought was pretty cool. 224k. So I wanted to highlight that. But again, something we'll touch on.
Yeah, that's
is that
nice damage.
making an AoE team like this work.
Llama is good, but not a must-have. She's only good for Bloom team. Yes, you can play Electro for Hyper Bloom, but when you will also Nefer from 6.1, then you can't play. Wait, will also Nefer. Oh, Nefer. From 6.1, then you can't play can playing Hyper Bloom.
Single target and increase its DPS by a ton is a really big strength of Llama. This, what you're seeing right now, is the same team but with a free-to-play weapon on Llama, the event weapon that I talked about, and you'll see that the blooms are still doing a lot of damage. When my Kokomi triggers it here, yeah, 52k right there. That one was 48, another 52k. If we crit a bloom, it should be around 100 still, I believe. We're not critting at all. It's pretty low, so that's, yeah,
95,000.
But still, you can see that even with the free-to-play
Not
weapon,
bad,
we're doing
not
really
bad.
well, on top of the fact that the free-to-play option gives a ton of energy. Here we used a different team of, and by we, I mean me. I used a team of Barbara and Cole, just to show that even with like these free-to-play characters, it's possible. I
do want to see the Hyper Bloom reaction
because it's just an incredible weapon. But regardless of that, like we're doing almost 100k when we crit our blooms. When we don't crit, it's 49k, and still you can upgrade this team with the character slots. You could potentially downgrade it if you have worse weapon options and all of that. But for the most part, showing that this Nilou Bloom team is strong even against a single boss is, in my opinion, really impressive. Nilou Bloom obviously shines against multiple enemies, but now can also do well against one single boss, as we saw crucially in her best teams. But Nilou Bloom teams are very flexible with any Hydro on-fielder or off-fielder, any Dendro on-fielder or off-fielder, provided you have some Hyper Bloom.
It's funny that he's not even using Furina here. Is Nilou and Kokomi better than Furina for this team? I guess they are.
Trigger that's stacking EM, which will typically be a full
That's kind of funny.
Mastery Kokomi or Barbara if you don't have her, and are running a Hydro Bloom trigger. I also wanted to quickly add that you can use Ino, the new 4-star here, although it will change your moon sign, which means your blooms can no longer crit, but she will increase your Llama's lunar bloom
Oh
damage.
yeah. Using two of them will not give you crit rate.
Top of also,
It's you still get 10% more crit rate and 20% more crit damage on your normal stuff.
by ascending your moon sign, allowing you to get some other buffs.
By
and even
reaction,
run
don't
both of the
cannot
new
do crit
artifact
rate.
sets, including the DPS one
Actually,
on Llama.
oh
Because
man, I still think this is better. Because it's like overall you get more damage and better chance to crit rate. Because 50% crit rate is... It's 15%. It's not good. You see in the video, he will do that extra 50,000 more damage on 1 or 2 more damage on one boss in the time. In the first 10 seconds. So you do 100,000 more damage, let's say. If you use the dual lunar character, I think overall you will do more damage. The first say is not make a Danger core, so you can play Hyper Bloom. Llama as solo Danger in team must be many times on field because of off-field is her Danger apply not enough.
she can be
I'm watching the video Jibori now. I wanna see how she works.
Drawback that is unfortunate.
So right now I'm kinda learning what we can do. Okay, Hyper Bloom.
Hyper Bloom, a team that shines in single target, now even stronger with Llama. As you see, we're playing double Hydro, Yelan, Xingqiu, and Kuki.
Okay, but it's using...
And once again, our Bloom damage or Hyper Bloom damage will be buffed significantly. I think we just saw one crit for like 98k, and then the smaller ones, the non-crits, are 49k on top of our Hydro DPSs.
Oh yeah, also, never mind. Yeah. You also need to look for the Hydro damage.
Or supports, I guess, doing a lot of damage, and Kuki being able to Hyper Bloom very often with Llama. Again, the team here is very flexible, more on that in the guide, but basically just Hydro, Electro, and Llama, and then a flex slot, and boom, you're golden. As you can see, Llama can be played on field and apply a ton of Dendro, which is nice for these teams. Now, keep in mind that in this team comp, Llama is on Deepwood, and I'm talking really fast to try to match the footage, so excuse that.
I want to see if it's Nahida too.
The one you're seeing right now, I believe I put all my characters on 4-star weapons, with Yelan actually on a 3-star one, so the damage is going to be lower, but still really good, right? It's Hyper Bloom, it's relatively cheap, you just need EM on your Kuki and Llama, and then just whatever artifacts you can get for your other characters. Now, here we have a Neuvillette team, another example of a team comp that works really
Neuvillette
well
team.
Llama.
Hey yo, Zynox!
Another addition to Neuvillette's team, another Neuvillette buff. Now, this team obviously...
Zynox, you can use this team. Neuvillette, Furina, Llama, and Kuki.
Won't be like a traditional hypercarry Neuvillette team, so your Neuvillette's personal damage won't
Something
be
different.
as high. However, your team's damage can be one of his highest and potentially the highest, but that depends on a lot of factors. And this is because you'll have Hyper Bloom damage coming from your Kuki, off-field damage from Llama and Furina, and then your Neuvillette, who will still get some buffs, but obviously it'll be more of like a team DPS here than just Neuvillette.
Yeah.
Additionally, in this team, you can run other Electros like Raiden or even Inefa. And while Inefa makes your Hyper Bloom Bloom's no longer able to crit because of the way Llama's kit works,
Yep.
she'll make up for it because not only do you get other benefits from having this Ascendant Gleam moon phase, but also Inefa's just really strong. Lunar Charge is good and she'll give you that, and her personal damage is good. She gives you a shield for C0 Neuvillette, and this might be my favorite team now for comfort and just kind of blowing everything up. As you can see, I did say I'd fight multiple bosses, and even though I was spamming just the Knuckle Duckle, I did fight this sort of
I hope
dragon
someone
bat
makes a
thing with my
video
Neuvillette and
comparing between, let's say, this team, but comparing between Cookie, Raiden, and Inefa, right? That's something I would like to see. And just like a bunch of different comparison. I want to see like with Lauma, Nahida, and then using, let's say, Yellen and Cookie, and then change Cookie with Raiden. I want to really see like the difference between these characters. Probably it's not big difference, but I do want to see like what is better. Of course, you also got that change, you know, of crit rate. Because, you know, sometimes you're gonna be luckier and sometimes not that lucky. Llama is for given Bloom's team in the modern time a better image. In the next month will be she good for Theater, Abyss and Onslaught, but with December, January coming the time to say goodbye. Nah, she's gonna be still... Nah, it's not gonna be goodbye, Jibori. Because you can say same for Nahida, right? I'm using Hyper Bloom, Nahida. I'm still getting, because of my Hyper Bloom Raiden, Shogun, Nahida team, I'm still able to get 36 stars in Spiral Abyss. The team is gonna be still useful in the future. If I wanna get Lauma, I'm just gonna upgrade my existing team. But I do wanna have... I wanna build the third team. And the third team is gonna be, I guess, Flint's. I'm gonna go around the Flint's area, so... A team with Neuvillette with the most damage coming from the dragon and not many Lunar Bloom because not End of Danger apply. You need to also use like Nahida. Nahida will like carry this. Abby is not more a hard mode. Well, Jiburi, for you not. For you it's not.
and the problem
For coming back players and also for new players, it's like it's gonna be a hard challenge.
with these other bosses is that they evaporate so fast that I didn't even have time to do a Neuvillette burst. I barely did a rotation, and boom, he's gone. But yeah, this
Llama
team
is also good for Imagine Theater. Because like we don't have many dangerous characters. And getting her just adds more dangerous characters options.
really works. And back to the Knuckle Duckle, I go with an Alhaitham team here, another team that can benefit from Llama. Now, Alhaitham
Yeah, Style slot is different.
with just like Nahida here, but Llama
You need to
works
have
as
3
well, giving
teams.
you more Hyper Bloom damage.
If you
and
don't have
just
3
being
teams,
great in this team
it's
as
gonna be
well.
bad.
As you can see, we cleared Knuckle Duckle in 1 rotation, which is impressive, genuinely. Obviously, it's just a world
You know, that's
boss,
why I
and
cannot
again,
even
for the
finish the
Abyss
next
showcase,
mode.
please wait
I can
for the
do
guide
hard
coming out
mode
next,
and that's
as
it.
This is just an early video, but yeah, I
The
did this team
visionary
against
mode.
the Papilla now, and didn't even have
can't
my
do it.
Alhaitham's burst, so I just did a plunge.
Don't have a
rotation,
third
full
team.
E plunge to get 3 mirrors, and the Papilla died in like 5 seconds or 10-ish. Boom, 1 more mirror proc, and yeah, that's it. So not bad. Then obviously worth pointing out that Llama benefits other characters, right? Basically any Hyper Bloom or Bloom team, as well as a lot of different Hydro and Fielders, some Dendro ones, and even some Electro ones, like Cyno with Quick Bloom, for example, a mix of Quicken and Hyper Bloom. Well, here, this is another buff to his teams, using a Hydro, and then Llama, and then a flexible last slot, usually another Electro like Inefa here, or even Fischl or Kuki. Outside of that, I also took an Ayato team to the Knuckle Duckle because, well, Ayato doesn't really get any love.
Ayato?
So here it is, the Ayato love. And keep in mind, my
hell
build here
no.
is not ideal on Ayato. It's okay, but it's not
Nah,
the best.
don't use
And
that.
still, you know, we're
Don't
Hyper
use
Blooming, we're
that.
doing decent damage, and for Ayato, this isn't bad. Obviously, as I said, this boss is a sponge of HP, but he doesn't have like
Actually,
millions,
that could be
so
my
you can
thord
just
team.
look at the damage numbers of like our
Ooh,
Bloom
one team I
reactions
use
here.
Nahida, the second one I use... Technically, yo, what about if I use 2 different teams for... You know, Hyper Bloom, and then maybe I use like a Lunar Bloom
which are
reaction.
doing like 45k plus the Hydro numbers from Milan and
No, technically
Ayato,
I have
which could
2
be higher
different
if he's
Hyper
built
Bloom
even
reaction
better,
team.
and yeah, it ends up being pretty good. Keep in mind that in a lot of these clips, my Llama is on her free-to-play event weapon if I found that she needed the energy recharge, and if not, she'd be on her signature. Both perform really well, and yeah, you could kind of see the weapon here. This is her event weapon. Yeah, right there, that's her event weapon, which gives a lot of ER and EM. So yeah, just another
Yeah,
great
this is
option,
really
and
nice.
overall, some solid teams, with the most impressive ones
Yeah,
being
new
the
weapon,
Bloom
4-star,
and the Hyper Bloom
great.
ones on top of Neuvillette that we saw earlier. Outside of that, I did want to showcase some Burgeon, which is even more of a AoE reaction. So I just did a domain
Oh yeah,
just to spice
Burgeon.
things up, used all my abilities, and within a few seconds of finalizing my rotation, everything just exploded. I got frozen because this enemy is annoying, but yeah, the more enemies there are, the more Burgeon will be, you know, useful because it's AoE, kind of like Bloom. And boom, we're burgeoning for over 40,000. Pretty solid team and pretty cheap too. Now here I went to fight a local legend. Usually
Okay,
I like
so
to fight
not
more of
really
these,
meant
but
for
Sampo kept running away,
Burgeon,
and a lot of the local
Definitely not meant for Burgeon. You can still lose. It's kind of like same for Hyper Bloom. But I think with Hyper Bloom it's just better overall. Nefer and Furina coming in 6.1. Will you also Nefer that you can only playing Danger plus Hydro, because Nefer has an effect that say Bloom don't make a Danger core. And you need a core for Hyper Bloom? Wait, so Nefer have... Yeah, I don't know if I wanna... Wait, is Nefer 4-star character? I probably don't even bother with Nefer. I might not play with Nefer at all. I haven't seen any leaks about... I don't want to see any... I don't want to watch leaks. So I don't really know much about Nefer. Have no clue. But I guess if she doesn't make any Danger Core, I mean, yeah, then Hyper Bloom doesn't make sense. But also I don't want to get Nefer, so... Or actually, maybe I will get Nefer. But I will see in the future what she is. I don't like Bloom and Hyper Bloom. Also, a Llama hype can me break the pulling. I can pull for Yelan, her T1 and weapon. I already got Yelan, so I'm not gonna get that. Nefer next 5-star. Oh, okay, so Nefer is a 5-star character. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, she's the Danger character. Wait, who? Yeah, ooh. I wonder how she will work. Ooh. I wonder. But also never planned to get Nefer, so... I'm probably gonna skip Nefer. I'm probably going to skip her. But also depends what her gameplay is.
Local legends aren't very fun for these type of teams, but regardless, I played Hyper Bloom with Xingqiu, Yelan, Kuki, and
If
Llama.
she's gonna be
My
a
Llama
Danger
was on
DPS
her
character-
event weapon, the free-to-play one. Xingqiu was on Sack, and
She might be
Yelan and
something
Kuki were on
else.
5-star weapons. And with that, we fought this
Is she
local
a
legend
DPS
that has, I believe,
character?
over 4 million HP. And as you can see, just through everything we're doing with builds that are solid but could even be improved, we managed to clear it quite easily. Obviously, this is a very annoying enemy.
It's
She
kinda
runs
crazy
around
that
a
she
lot
cannot
and,
pick a
you know,
Danger
it's not
core.
fun to fight, but regardless, you know, we're critting like 98Ks, and then our non-crit blooms are doing somewhere in the 40,000, yeah, 49,000 on top of just all the other damage we're doing. So Hyper Bloom, in my opinion, is back, kind of. Like, it's always been solid. Now it's even better, especially since like the DPS level increase that a lot of Natlan carries gave to the meta. Well, Hyper Bloom was solid, but not as high DPS, and now it's getting a buff with Llama on top of Bloom teams, which I think is really nice. Once again, that clip was using Llama's free-to-play weapon, and here, just to wrap things up, it wouldn't be a Zox video without the
Yeah, the
Vermilion domain, so
free-to-play
Boom, one of my
weapon is
favorite
good
domains of all
enough.
time. Just to test things, just using a standard Nilou Bloom team, the one I showed at the start. Here, I believe I was on like my best everything, just to, I don't know, show you guys some decent damage.
But
with the
also her
signature
main
stuff, 200K
weapon
there, and then
is
we started blooming, and
really
boom,
good.
before the reaction even started, before our rotation even started, I mean, everything is gone, and yeah, kind of hard to narrate over clips, so now I'm just gonna let random background footage clips play as I talk. But basically, Llama can be used in a lot of these different teams, more than just one or two that you might initially think. Now, yes, her main niche is gonna be Bloom and Hyper Bloom, but even then, Nilou Bloom is a lot stronger now, both in AoE and single target, and
Yes,
Hyper Bloom is
don't
a lot
have
better
Nilou.
now as well, on top of also benefiting other carries, Hydro units, Dendro units, some Electro, Virgin as well, and potentially future characters too, which really makes me like Llama, on top of the fact that she can be played either on field or off field. And so for my overall thoughts on Llama, here they are. Firstly, I think Llama is a genuinely incredibly strong character. This is because while I don't think her teams are game breaking, she's a support that takes a lot of old existing teams to another level. She's a character who makes Nilou Bloom teams much better, both in AoE and also especially in single target. And while this is her main appeal, these Lunar Bloom teams, she not only will likely synergize with future units, but also works well with other teams that we saw, like Hyper Bloom being a big buff there as well. Nevalette teams, giving him another great option, as well as also Burgeon, and just being a solid sub DPS in teams that need Dendro. To give a bit more context to her power level though, she takes Nilou Bloom teams, a team that is notoriously AoE, right? Really good against a ton of enemies because the Bloom cores will explode and do damage to everything you're fighting, basically, to a much higher level. In AoE, your Blooms will just do way more damage. Here's a comparison of no Llama versus with Llama, and these buffs are genuinely very...
Bloom damage without Llama. Bloom damage around 38k. Bloom damage with Llama, 58k no crit and 100k crit. That is really good. That is really good. Yeah, that's a big boost. You can say you do like double damage.
Very big. Not to mention other vertical upgrades you may have, like her signature weapon.
It's not going to be double damage, but it can definitely be double damage if you got good crit rate.
Crucially, while this team has always been good in AoE,
if you're lucky with crit rate. And the first gameplay has kick animation. Like Sanji from One Piece, what the hell? And the first is a Densho main DPS. That is gonna be interesting. Then with her skill mode, she makes charge kicks. The charge kicks is then Lunar Bloom damage. She has a scaling from attack and plus element mastery. She's like Navia with the sharper for more damage. Llama is the best support for Nafor. Team setup, skill plus burst, then Nerfer with skill, then 3 charge attack, then gain a skill, then 3 charge attack, then burst and switch out for rotation. Interesting. Wait, so Llama is the best support for the fair. Well, then Llama... Well, if I wanna use DPS Dendro for the Lunar Bloom damage, that would be the way to go. Getting Llama and get Nerfer.
Actually,
not sure if I wanna get that.
Elevates it in single target to a really big degree. In fact, just through the early math that has been done,
I can kinda get that
teams with Llama
for my
in
third
single
team.
target situations is seemingly going to be raised to the standard of a lot of the new
I wanna see
carries. Now, while this won't
the
come out and
stats.
trivialize old teams or kind of dethrone Mawika, the fact that such an AoE team can work so well in single target thanks to Llama is genuinely incredible. On top of that, it's also
I might just skip everyone.
Better in
I probably will
AoE,
get
so,
Flames.
yeah, really big buff to Bloom.
And then probably the next character I'm gonna get Furina.
On top of that, as I said, she's not confined to just Lunar Bloom.
And then
the
Columbina.
other teams that I showed you, helping some other solid
And then after that, I will
team
see.
archetypes. She helps bring Hyper Bloom back as either an on-field driver or off-field support.
Don't
And
really
the
want to
fact
get
that she
any
has
new
good
pyro
Dendro
characters.
application, good
I kill too
Dendro
many of
and
them.
Hydro Res Shred, reaction damage buff, and personal damage makes
Too
her
many
genuinely
pyro
very valuable.
characters.
She also is a character that has really good free-to-play weapon options, a new craftable and an event weapon that we'll cover in my guide, and has a signature weapon that, yes, is an upgrade, but is really not a needed one, which I personally like because it makes her weapon options very accessible. I do want to add that while Llama's weapon choices are incredibly accessible, I want to mention that her signature weapon, if you have access to an upcoming event
also with
weapon
that
helps with
weapon
elemental mastery
from
and your energy, which
event,
usually
GG.
you will want or need in many teams, ends up being a worse upgrade than most signature weapons we've been seeing recently, and not worth it in my opinion, unless you just find it pretty, which is fair.
Nevertheless,
I did want to mention that as
you're
well
gonna
as her
carry
first
that
constellation being
for
one
me,
that focuses
Xynox.
on healing, which makes me feel
You're going
like
to use
Llama is a
Neverlet
very
team for
complete
me.
and solid character at C0 without needing this vertical investment. But if you're someone who cares
When's
about
the
that,
Neverlet
knowing that her
rerun?
signature weapon and even her C1
Do you know
are
that?
huge game changers like we've been seeing with a lot of characters is important to note. With that said, her first constellation, as I'll discuss in my guide, helps with healing, and while healing isn't directly a DPS upgrade, it is indirectly in the sense that you can go for an offensive, say Hyper Bloomer like Raiden, instead of a healing one like Kuki,
6.2
which ends
maybe?
up being more damage, as well as there being other things you can do in different team
Yeah,
comps.
that is
Outside of
scary.
that, Llama's second constellation
after that, it's
increases
gonna be
reaction damage
Columbina,
considerably
so-
and is definitely very strong, but again, more on that
Kinda
in
scary
another video.
positioning
For now, I mainly just
if
wanted to
Neverlet
highlight that
coming
her
there.
signature weapon isn't a huge upgrade compared to her amazing upcoming free-to-play weapon, but that's assuming you need the energy, and also, I think that's a
He was
really
released
good thing
4.2
for the
rerun at
accessibility of
5.2.
her power level.
Yeah,
Outside
but it
of that,
doesn't
I
make,
want to say that while Llama is, I think,
that's
really
not how
strong,
rerun
like,
works.
genuinely, she brings a lot of these old teams back back to much higher levels and being competitive meta-wise with a lot of these strong teams without breaking the game or being the new best. She's also just a solid support for these
It can be like
reactions.
later.
That said, though, you obviously shouldn't feel forced to get her. Now, while I think that with the addition of the Stygian Onslaught and what I'm assuming is going to be new Nod Krai Abyss rotations, being able to use various Dendro teams
Stygian Onslaught
will be appreciated, especially if there's a specific boss in the Stygian Onslaught or something like that that favors these Dendro teams, then Llama will be a great addition to your account. On top of
we already saw what when enemies were fighting. Fighting the bunch of new enemies from Nod Krai.
Bloom or Hyper Bloom or other teams that I mentioned in this video. With that said though, if you already have really strong teams or don't like her or don't like Dendro teams, then never feel forced to get her. Don't feel pressured. She's not someone you absolutely need, so I want to include that disclosure here because while I think she's very strong, I want to avoid making anyone feel like they need a character. This is especially true because let's face it, Mawika and her team is still reigning supreme, so it's not like you need a specific character or team, but if you like Llama, like Dendro, or want another really strong team or a support that can make these teams excel, then that is when I can recommend Llama as a really strong support in my opinion, that even just numbers wise elevates so many existing teams, and who knows what the future will have in store for her. On top of very probably having future synergy with other Nod Krai characters, because Llama is not only the first character from Nod Krai, but also a Dendro support that offers you res shred and reaction damage buffing. So again, don't take my word for it, it's speculation, but I highly suspect that there's something going on there. So again, there are accounts and teams that definitely do not need Llama, but there are also many teams that can benefit from her. So if you like her, like the teams that she's in, or even just want to be able to kind of play these strong Bloom, Hyper Bloom, or other teams.
Yeah, I want to see comparison. Do you know what I want to see a video? Comparison with my team? Oh man. Yeah, because I think Llama will not really work for my team right now. Nahida, Llama, Yellen, and Raiden. It doesn't really work without support. I probably can get Cookie if I'm pulling Llama, so Cookie will definitely be like a good change. But still, I think the difference, yeah, I want to see like the difference also how much damage there is. If there's not a big difference, then I think I don't really care about Llama. If there's a big difference, then maybe. Of course, it will help me a lot for 6.0 for Nod Krai, because you do need the lunar reaction damage. You will need lunar reaction damage to finish like the new bosses. You know, same for Natlan. If you want to beat Natlan enemies, you need to get Natlan character. And same is gonna be here for Nod Krai. Yeah, now that I'm thinking, I'm also thinking having two different Hyper Bloom team. Because technically I can get that. You know, my first team will be my Nahida team. And the second team will be Llama. And then, then Cookie. Then another Hydro character. I know, might be good. And then something else. Or maybe like will Flynn's Llama combination work? I think Flynn doesn't need the Danger character. Flynn actually doesn't need that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think Flynn's are gonna be... Yeah, again, bro, I wanna see what Flynn's can... I wanna see how much potential Flynn's got. How much potential Flynn's got. Yo, Fruki, what's up, dude? The drawback of character teams started from Natlan, they only work with the region character, yeah. Till Fontaine, it was goated, we can use international teams. No, Fontaine also got these some enemies, but... yeah, Natlan is like where it starts. It like only works with Natlan. Fontaine also have that, but it doesn't got that big impact. I'm talking about supports. Oh, you need supports for... Oh, I see what you're talking about. Also looking from the perspective of artifacts, right? Because you need to... If you want to use Natlan character, you're also going to use the Natlan artifacts. And also it's pretty much going to only work for Natlan characters. Or it's like semi-work. Like if you're using artifact that is like semi-working, it's kinda bad. Yo, Beyonce, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, now we just need to use this. We literally need to use the character that got into the same region. Otherwise, it's just gonna drop down. Whoop! Good luck. Good luck. I am fine, that's good. By the way, I can see Nod Krai from Oknatlan. Oh, actually, maybe you can see that. Yeah, I haven't checked. Didn't like look in that sea level yet. But yeah, probably you can see it now. I think they always do that. They already like add something for the next region. Are you done with streaming right now? No, not yet. So another video I wanna check out is the constellation. I'm probably gonna just skip this. I just wanna see
exactly how this 8-week
what he recommends.
A few rules that we're gonna get full confirmation once we can.
I'm probably gonna get Ganyu or Hutayo.
Means cop one constellation per character. So despite you get 4 constellations, you can only get set or coming in version loop and star characters.
Yeah, he's all talking here how it works.
And what you can do with these is that you can spend 1 to bring a little bit in a video on the effects of going from level.
Wait, any damage? Highly speculative. Wait, you can do 10%. Wait. Oh wait, this is
995 to level 100 for multiple sources of damage, HP scalars, attack scalars, as well as transformative reactions like overloaded, bloom, hyper bloom, etc. And from what we can see, the bloom
level multiplier
increase might be a lot, but we will have.
Wait, what? Is the boost actually that big?
Have to wait and see when it's actually released in order to confirm that. So do smash the like and subscribe button down below.
Wait, 40% more?
We'll be making that video the moment.
Yeah, dude, I wanna see the difference.
Lies, because trust me,
because I don't think it's gonna be big difference, but
have a lot
I might be wrong.
Masterless Stellar Fortunas, because yeah, I've spent way too much. Think so much about this. And select character that's at Constellation Fortuna. So she or as your coin, you can installation need to. Both the strategy, don't need any of the you have use a
yeah, let me see this.
Or to make or something or a calendar reminder to tell you to
wait and see approach. Lose more 45 55 to standard banner character.
Expires. So yeah, just make sure that you don't let it go to waste. I don't know what the expiration date is going to be on it. It might not even have one, or it'll be an important thing. And for example, if you just
pick who you like. I like a chink.
Important. And here's an exclusive 6 to it and Primo Gems.
Oh, 60 Primo Gems!
And spent way too much money on it. And here's an exclusive.
Bro, everyone's using this redemption code
for you all because you liked and subscribed.
I think I already claimed that code.
Characters, in my opinion, when it comes to standard banner characters,
ooh, I like this. Oh, I'm a huge fan of graphs. Hell yeah. T1, Monad, my subjective account value constellation ranking. Tainari 4-star. Wait.
If you're kind of close to getting it, is to target Masterless Stella Fortunas to break level caps on characters where it might matter more. Again, stay tuned for that video in terms of what characters I recommend breaking the level cap for, which of course.
Oh yeah, this is just for picking the character.
Drops. So yeah, whatever standard banner characters you have, honestly, when it comes to their power level and overall impact to your account, they're not going to be the ones that are going to carry you through.
Oh, Kaching 2 stars! I do have Kaching C3. Hey yo, getting extra buff.
End game content. Of course, getting them is nice for.
Tanari is the most promising one, huh? Also, we get for the standard banner also the materials. Yes. So, when you're picking a free 5-star character from the standard banner, right? Kaching, Mona, Chichi, Dilak, Jin, Tanari, Deya, or Mizuki. When you pick them, you will get also materials up to level 60, I think. Or 70. 60, 70? I think 60. Only up to 60. After that, you need to get your own materials.
For example, Imaginarium Theater, where having more
It just helps you
characters
early
matters
start.
than, for example, you know,
Really
exactly
good
how
for
strong
new
a specific
players.
character is, and you will notice
Like
that
if you
I'll
make a new
probably
account today and you pick a free 5-star character, oh man, this is gonna be helpful so much.
be updating this live as I think a bit more about it. And before we talk about these characters, I'm not really ranking these constellations individually for that specific character, but instead I'm ranking kind of like how useful will this constellation be for your account as a whole. For example, yes, Kaching's constellations do improve her, but not to the point where, for example, you know, getting a bunch of her constellations is really going to help you clear the endgame content, in my opinion. I mean, yes, it'll help a little bit, but you know, let's be real, not like a huge amount. For example, a character like Kaching, her constellations just aren't going to be fantastic, and unfortunately, that's just the sad reality.
Actually, I'm not even going to watch
now,
this.
when it comes to
because I think he's only talking for, like, you know, picking a free 5-star character. And this is just standard banners.
Constellations are a little bit better with, for example, her constellation.
Actually, it's also, you can get also standard banner.
Improving the Hydro-related reactions by a little bit. And interestingly,
Mona
we
is
also
good
have a bit of lunar
T1
damage improvement as well for Mona.
Yeah,
so,
T1 is
you know,
good
she can
on
kind of
Mona.
be a pinch Hydro character in those situations, which is pretty interesting. Because ever take a look at the 15% crit rate, which is nice. I mean, it's, you know, not like
oh yeah,
a
also
huge
Constellation
uptick
4
in usage, especially in comparison to the other standard banner character, thanks to
so we can
Skirt's
pick one free
release.
character.
So if you're looking to, you know, just do a lot more damage with Skirt for
here,
a few
yes.
seconds. But moving on, we have Chi-Chi, where none of her constellations are recommended, and her
Here you can
usage
pick
is
any free
absolutely
5-star
abysmal.
character.
And then after that, we have Diluc. And Diluc does improve
only
a little
on
bit with his
standard banner.
constellations 5 and 6, but let's be real.
The other
Pyro
event
main
is
DPS
picking
character,
only for
that role
constellation.
is super saturated, and I just don't really recommend targeting his constellations. Of course, you know, when
bro,
it
what
comes
is
to
he
the
doing?
Constellation 6 for
What
these
is this
characters,
edit?
as well as Constellation 7 and beyond.
Okay, your
to
editor
go
is
for
making
the
fun
Master Stone
of Diluc.
Fortuna, then yes, you know, definitely her Constellation 4, and you can definitely feel the impact on
I don't
this on
put have their
characters like
animal
Xiao,
resistance decreased
as
by
well as, for
40%.
example,
That is nice.
Marco's constant
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Jean is your girl, and she can definitely help out a lot with that. And then we healer Tignari, who overall is, in my opinion, the best standard banner.
Tignari?
DPS.
What is
Tignari
he?
should also get a
C6?
nice little bump thanks to Lauma's release if she's a character you want to pull for. But honestly, you do not need Tignari for Lauma, if anything. No. So it's considered, and it also Tignari's constellation.
Red arrow charging time is decreased by 0.9 seconds and will produce one additional cluster bloom. This arrow deals 150% of Tignari attack as damage.
Pretty solid character,
Interesting.
all things considered, and it also makes him a more fun character to play. For a year, he can gain those contacts. His character, she just feels absolutely terrible. There's a lot of
absolutely terrible.
Job. Saturated. Take a look to Mizuki. Usage rates for these characters, as you can see in the toilet for all of them, from Jean to Mizuki.
Oh yeah,
For the
Mizuki
recent
is
Abysses, so not very fortunate in terms of their
Abyss
meta performance
usage.
in the Abyss 12. Now up next,
Them
we have
Tanari was like usage a lot in 5.1
Mizuki
and 5.0.
Mizuki is, you know, one of the most recently released characters, and she does have some pretty decent constellations. And one more thing about Mizuki is that if you do need an overworld exploration character, she is pretty good at that. You can only move her on, not going to be your.
I did got her for free. Okay, constellation selector. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Hutayo 4-star. Where is Ganyu? I feel like Ganyu, the first C1 is actually really good. Hutayo C1 definitely must have. Hutayo got that cryo resist. You will do more damage. Oh yeah, Miko Shenhei to got the best C6.
Now again, this is account value for these.
Yeah, I don't have clean.
Most character provides statues, applicable, or it's the thing, which is honestly pretty hilarious.
We got Child,
in my opinion.
Albedo. Damn, wait. Albedo constellation
whose
sucks.
Constellations are
What should I pick? Where is Mona?
also on.
Oh no, Mona was back here. Mona is here. Yeah, yo, Mona C1 and C4 is great. If you get Mona to C4, GG.
Get a bit of a ramping.
Okay, let me see what he said for Ganyu.
Then we have Ganyu, whose Constellation 1 is okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I wasted a lot of money. on
Oh, of course, it's like, oh, it's amazing. No, it's good. Cryo resistant by 50% for 6 seconds upon hit. And also regenerate 2 energy for Ganyu.
Ganyu, whose Constellation 1 is okay. And her Constellation 4 is decent as well, you know. adding some bonus damage to the enemy, although it is a ramping up buff, which does kind of suck. And finally, her Constellation 6 is her big one, operating very similarly to Tignari's, where it allows her to shoot an instant charged shot after she uses her elemental skill, but she can only do that twice in a row because she only has 2 charges to her elemental skill. But yeah, it is very unlikely
You get the second charge on C2, I'm pretty sure.
that you have Constellation 5 Ganyu.
Because
and
at
you've been
C0,
waiting
she
to
only
use
got 1.
this to get her Constellation 6, because yeah, if you're a whale, that means you probably wailed for a Constellation 6. But if you're one of those people, let me know down below.
Yeah, I wanna know what... Okay, I'm definitely... With this, I wanna get like one OG character to C6, right? I was thinking between Ganyu and Hutayo. Maybe I'm just gonna go with Hutayo, but also one problem with Hutayo. I got Movika, you know? So, I'm not sure.
I'm really curious.
Ayaka, ooh. Should I go for Ayaka?
to see if there are
No, wait. No, yeah, I don't have Ayaka.
any people like that have these
No.
characters at Constellation 5.
Ayaka, Yato. No, Ayaka, yeah. I do have
Ayaka.
Ayaka.
Standard banner characters, of course. And speaking
So this event's not for me. I don't have a single character from here. Yeah, you only can get the characters that you have. If you got only also you can also you can use them for the standard banners. You know, for Mona and stuff like that.
of which, if you actually do have
And
some of these
I
features,
think the best thing for you, Zynox, is to get one character max to C6 and then start farming the masterless Stella Fortuna, and then you get level 100 character, the one you're gonna play. You get level 100 on the wallet, you get Furina, you get other ones. But yeah, this is also something I wanna see the difference. We're gonna learn more about how much damage you're gonna do with level 100 characters. I will get Mona and Tanari. That's gonna be good. Especially Tanari is gonna be great for C6.
characters at Constellation 6, you can just get their Constellation 7 to get the Masterless Stella Fortuna, so do keep that in mind and don't forget that that is an option that you have. Up next, we have Xiao's Constellation. Xiao's Constellation 1 gives you...
I don't have him, so...
Constellation 6, honestly, if you hit 2 enemies, he's situational. Constellation 6 against most
Yeah, I don't
bosses,
have
so
him.
Yeah, definitely a big issue. But Hu Tao, it is up
Okay,
and online.
Hu
It is a
Tao.
pretty decent Constellation 6 when it is available.
I
Then
have
we
Hu Tao.
Hu Tao's infamous Constellation 1.
Yeah,
which
I'm definitely getting Hutayo first on C1. After that, we will see about it.
if you are using Hu Tao's main DPS without her Constellation 1, I do actually recommend getting her Constellation 1 in order to, of course, be able to have much more stamina efficiency and to dash cancel 2 out of...
That's like the reason why I hate Hutayo. I have C0 and I switched to Yumiya. And I think Hutayo T1 is gonna be carrying that. Oh wait, I also wanna see the Yumiya constellation. Even though here it's showing bad, but I think might be still decent.
every
Ooh, maybe it's Yumiya.
3 charge attack. Basically, you will go from doing this every time with her jump cancels to instead doing this into jump cancel every 3 with 2 dash cancels in between because of the stamina efficiency that her Constellation 1 provides. Hu Tao's Constellation 6 is also worth considering if you have a Constellation 5 Hu Tao for some reason, because it gives her a cheat death as well as 100% crit rate, meaning that you can build less crit rate on her in order to go for some bigger individual hits. Thanks to her Constellation 6, of course, it does have a 60-second cooldown, so do keep that in mind. Then, unfortunately, tragically, we have Eula, whose usage rates have been absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, Eula's not using a lot. Not many people are using her.
Usage rates. I think the last thing that helped good of a physical render
C6 is good
at some point, but until then, I cannot really recommend Eula's not.
Okay, yeah, Ayaka, I don't have Ayaka. I would like to have it.
On an Ayaka.
Ayaka is good.
It is new, but probably her main DPS
Yumiya.
that you're going to run into. Then we have Yoimiya, who unfortunately
Bro,
as
is
a
Pyro
pyro main
lower?
DPS character is just not that desirable of a pyro main DPS character. There are so many better pyro main DPS characters nowadays, like with Arlecchino, with Mavuika, and overall I would say Hu Tao as well. And even Gaming gives her a run for her money and Plunge de Luke. So
it makes sense,
not
yeah.
in the best spot right now.
I do like Yumiya.
Her constellations barely do anything, so yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Now, the next character you can select a constellation for is...
Skip Yumiya constellation, huh? Now, we'll still like get maybe a little bit. But definitely Hutayo must have.
Kokomi, and I
Kokomi, sadly don't have her. Ito, Shenhe don't have it. Yamiko don't have.
Damage.
Oh wait,
Then we have some
yeah, Yato.
even constellations, which I don't a much more potent nuke as well. Then we have Hayato's constellations, which I don't even want to talk about until his constellation 6. His Boba Slash, which front loads some damage, making him like an okay, like he deals non-negligible damage at that point, I would say.
Damn! 20,000, bro. Yeah, he does, bro. Oh man, this guy. I wish he would do more damage.
Investing your, resources into, and I accidentally skipped Yai Miko. She certainly wouldn't be happy about that. She can work really well in Lunar Energy.
Yeah, skipping Yai Miko, don't do that.
Sans thanks to Llamas.
Oh, yo, people will be happy to get Nilu. People will be happy to get Nilu. If you already got Nilu T0.
Release. After you start, if Andrew, a few more did from Hydro Resistance, a better controversial, but if you know,
but I don't have her.
Frankly, even if you pull for her effort, and I'm willing to bet
she will be good
that
for
Zero Nefer is going to blow this
Lauma
character. Hilo's Constellation 2 are worth getting, in my opinion. His element, the master.
Okay, what about Wanderer?
Then
shall I upgrade Wanderer?
Wanderer, whose Constellation 1 is indeed a nice improvement to his damage output, as well as his Constellation 2 significantly improving his elemental burst damage, making him, a bit of a better character, all things considered. Wanderer, though, just not in the best spot in today's meta, but he can be used with some newer mechanics, which is pretty cool. Like, he can be absolutely used with Lunar Charge, which is nice, as well as, just Wanderer is a pretty flexible DPS character, all things considered, so yeah. Then we have Baiju's Constellation 1, and I have a bit of a bias towards Baiju.
Okay.
I do think he's a pretty good character.
Yeah, I think what we should be doing, Hutayo. Again, the problem with Hutayo, she's a pyro character. But just saying, getting everyone constellation higher, no matter which character, I will take it. And the only way I will be using them is in Imaginary Theater. That's the reason why I love Imaginary Theater. You're still gonna use the OG characters. You need to. Like, you actually need to. So creating the characters is definitely gonna help me finish the Imaginary Theater. And yeah, Hutayo. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Hutayo T1, and then I do wanna get Ganyu to T1. And then I'm gonna go back to, maybe Yumiya. Yeah, I'm gonna like plan that, but that's gonna be happening in the future. Maybe I'm gonna do Hutayo, Ganyu, Yumiya, and then back to Hutayo. Okay. Yeah, Hutayo T1 is must have. I do agree with that. You cannot play Hutayo with T0. I have tried, I have experience. You can play it, but it's so bad. From friend or money, drink water. I actually been drinking water. Ah, nice wine. You don't know what I have inside. You don't know. Okay, today Reels, yeah. Let's check out Reels, shall we? This is something I wanna check out before tomorrow. A lot of stuff is coming up. A lot of changes. New region, new characters, new reactions, improvement overall to the game. Yeah. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Man. Okay, guys. I'm gonna end on YouTube. Thank you everyone for watching. Tomorrow, I can't wait. Nod Krai is coming. Be ready, guys. Be ready. Need to farm more Primo Gems. You guys should do it too. We need to get rich. Let's get rich. Alright. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.